have an awesome person in the studio joining us today. His name is Ryan Takunda Chitope. Now, Ryan is a male model. He is Mr. Tourism Africa for Zimbabwe. And, you know, just looking at that, Ryan, good morning. First of all, good morning to you, sir.
Morning, how are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you doing this morning?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Thank you, yeah.
You look nervous. Don't be nervous.
All right,
you try not be nervous.
Yes.
You got a great smile, so let's show these people your smile.
Thank you so much.
Ryan, when we talk about modeling, obviously everybody just runs to females. We can just see the Miss Universe, Miss this, Miss that, and now it's Mr. Tourism.
Yes.
And you know, I'm just trying to think. Does this come with a lot of questions? Because a lot of people will be like,
That's true. That's
yeah.
true. That's true.
How what is that all about, and how does that make you feel when people say things like that?
Well, it affected me, I think, negatively from the start, because even my parents were surprised. You're now into pageantry. You're now a model. And I was like, yeah, it's always us fighting against the equality, saying women need to be uplifted and stuff like that. But also men need to be also in the industry where it's dominated by women. So I'm standing in for those men who are trying to penetrate into those industries.
Ah, so I guess it's like a vice versa. If we talk about engineering, we always think men, but women are also into engineering.
Exactly.
But it still doesn't change that narrative that people will always say, but ndeje vakadzi. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've heard it, and it's caused a lot of stereotype out there. Whenever we visit places and they're looking at you like, are you sure you're a man? And I'm like, yes, I am a man.
So what inspired you to get into modeling?
For me personally, the love of fashion, obviously, but most importantly is the influence that I get to have on the young youth out there, especially with my advocating on the mental health of young men. It's something that has been neglected for a while, and I've decided, why not take it upon myself to make sure that all these youth, whatever their dreams, whatever their aspirations, they can tackle them without being stereotyped. Yeah.
That's pretty good if you put it at that angle, obviously, because now you're contributing to society
Yes.
and you're making it work in that regard. How are people taking it when you are out there doing your advocacy work?
I've gotten a lot of support from various organizations, mostly non-governmental, where we do visits to schools, those rural areas. For example, I'm the former president for Lupane State University.
Right.
So we also visited the local board, created some employment for the young youths who were not in school, and also arranged with Lupane State University to engage with a work-study program where we allow you to work while you're studying for free.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good. And are you still in university? Or
Yes, I'm actually on attachment right now. I still have another year
You
to
still
go.
have over in Lupane?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's fantastic. So how do you balance that? I mean, now you're here in Harare, you're an attachment in Harare. Okay, how do you balance your studies and also trying to push this modeling side?
I think for my studies, it comes easier because Lupane University has excellent lecturers, just for one. And for the modeling is where I need to put a little bit of effort because it wasn't natural.
Okay.
I had to put in an effort and to make sure my advocacy goes out there. But now it's also flowing together because some of the things that I have to deal with on my advocacy or on my pageantry side are the same things that I have to do with at school and with especially with my program. I'm studying peace, conflict, and security studies.
Oh, peace what?
Peace, conflict, and security studies.
Oh, okay. So it coincides.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So tell me, it's very exciting. I was speaking to you earlier before we went on air, and I said, "Oh, that must be nice." And then you're like, so just that expression alone. You spoke about the pressures of this industry. What are some of the pressures that you go through?
Firstly, like we had said, it was a bit hard for the parents to take it regarding what's happening in the contemporary society, where there's some parents who accept the new era that's coming, if I can say, not to dig deep into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And also there are things where, like for example, right now, I'm supposed to be representing Zimbabwe continental stage, and it becomes a little bit difficult when you then approach organizations which you need for them to sponsor you.
Right.
And especially you are now a male pageantry and you're approaching them, they're looking, like, what are we
making sense.
benefiting? There's
Yeah.
no marketing benefits, but there actually is marketing benefits. So those are some of the difficulties that we face. Financial challenges, since pageantry for males hasn't been something that has been really on the top side of things.
Right, so you speak about challenges, and one of them being the marketing aspect of it. Maybe can you highlight some of those issues for those that are watching right now, saying, okay, maybe I can sponsor this because this is how it's going to benefit me. What is the benefit for it?
So the most important benefit is, for example, I get to go to Nigeria, where I'm supposed to go in October.
Yeah.
And I've been raised by a certain company. Of course, when I go there, all the viewers on a continental stage, actually on international stage, because everyone will be watching around the world, gets to meet and know that this label, this company in Zimbabwe is doing this company in Zimbabwe is doing this and that. Yeah.
Okay, so it's an opportunity for international, like
Yes.
intertrade,
Yes,
really,
exactly.
and through you doing that. Yeah. So let's talk about this pageant. It's in Nigeria, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
it's
What
in
are some of the things that you need to do to prepare for it?
Well, firstly, of course, as a male pageant, you need to work out, you need to stay in shape.
You need to look good.
You need to look good. Like, you're meeting other people who also look good.
Right.
So you need to be extra. And also, you need to prep on learning how their culture operates. Because you can't just barge into someone's home and, act
Right.
ignorant.
Yeah.
You need to also learn their cultures, their traditions, so that when you go there, you blend in. You don't isolate their traditions. You don't isolate their culture, because to some nations, it's very disrespectful.
Okay.
So you go there, you need to blend in. Like, for example, you go to Dubai, you can't just do whatever you want. Yeah, you need to blend in with whatever community requires you to do when you're that side.
Okay, so you're talking about blending in, and I'm thinking of the aspect of the uniqueness of Zimbabwe. Why can you not portray that? I mean, of course, you're a foreign person in another land, but you are there for a pageant, and you're supposed to be unique, different from every other country. What happens to that aspect?
You do not dilute just because you're somewhere else, but
Okay.
you just need to comply with what they need.
Respect, maybe.
Respect.
Okay.
And also present your own culture. Like I did, one of my videos, the task that we were given, is presenting what similarities that Zimbabwe's culture has with Nigerian culture. Like, we both follow our ancestral spirits. We both have those deep traditional roots. So those are the things that I'm trying to blend in and learn before I go, so that there won't be too much rift
Right.
between my culture and their culture.
And their culture as well.
Yes.
Okay, maybe just one last thing. We've run out of time, but one last thing that you probably want to address to society and the male child about modeling. You can address them in that camera right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Okay.
Firstly, I would like to say to all the youth, to all the males out there especially, and also the females, not to neglect them, do not feel undermined your goals. Everything that you need, you want, you desire, make sure you do not listen to what the society has to say, but first do what you love, and then listen to what the society has to say later on.
Right. It's putting you first.
Yes.
Right. That's good. Thank you so much, Ryan, for joining us
All right,
this morning.
thank you
Very
so much.
interesting, and we wish you all the best
Thank
in
you so
in
much.
October. Which day are you going?
The 18th.
The 18th of
Yes.
October.
Yes.
You'll be representing Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Fantastic. I love things that fly our flag high,
Thank you so
especially on
much.
the international stage.